The Icebound expedition. The icy wind howled across the Arctic wasteland as Hannah and her team disembarked from the ship. Frost clung to every surface as they trudged through the snow towards the mysterious coordinates. Hannah's breath fogged her goggles as she scanned the endless white horizon for any sign of the wreck. Oscar, with his thick fur-lined coat, studied the ancient map they'd found months before. Nina, the group's survivalist, kept a wary eye on the darkening sky, predicting an incoming storm. The group's sled dogs pulled their gear with steady determination, their breath visible in the frigid air. After hours of trekking, the outline of a large, ice-encased ship appeared in the distance. Excitement surged through Hannah as she realized they had found the ancient vessel at last. Oscar's eyes gleamed with anticipation as he thought about the secrets the ship might hold. Nina secured the camp as the wind picked up, signaling the storm's approach. The ancient ship loomed above them, its wooden hull preserved by the ice for centuries. Hannah carefully chipped away at the ice, revealing the ship's intricate carvings beneath. Oscar identified the symbols as belonging to a long-lost Arctic civilization. The team's discovery was groundbreaking, but they knew they weren't the only ones searching. Jasper's rival expedition was known for its ruthlessness and disregard for preservation. The storm arrived with a vengeance, forcing the team to take shelter inside the ancient ship. Inside, they discovered chambers filled with artifacts, frozen in time. Oscar carefully catalogued each item, his mind racing with the possibilities of what they meant. Hannah found a sealed room at the back of the ship, its door covered in strange symbols. Nina examined the symbols, realizing they were a warning against entering the room. Despite the warning, Hannah knew they had to uncover the ship's deepest secrets. The door creaked open, revealing a chamber lined with crystalline ice. In the center of the chamber stood a pedestal holding a glowing, ice-encased object. Oscar recognized it as an ancient artifact, possibly a key to the lost civilization's secrets. As they examined the artifact, the sound of footsteps echoed through the ship. Jasper and his team had arrived, determined to claim the discovery for themselves. Tension crackled in the air as Jasper confronted Hannah, demanding the artifact. Nina stood protectively between them, her hand hovering over her survival knife. Hannah refused to hand over the artifact, knowing its value was more than just monetary. Jasper sneered, but before he could act, the ground beneath them trembled. The ship groaned as the ice shifted, triggered by the storm's fury outside. Ice cracked and splintered around them, threatening to trap everyone inside the ship. With quick thinking, Nina led the group through a narrow passage to escape the collapsing chamber. The team emerged onto the deck as the storm raged, ice shards flying through the air. Jasper's team was scattered, struggling against the blinding snow and howling winds. Hannah held the artifact tightly, knowing it was the key to the lost civilization's survival. Oscar shouted over the wind, urging the team to head back to their camp before they were trapped. Nina navigated the treacherous terrain, her experience guiding them through the worst of the storm. The sled dogs, sensing the urgency, pulled them swiftly through the snowdrifts. As they reached their camp, the storm began to subside, leaving an eerie calm in its wake. Jasper and his remaining team members arrived, their faces etched with defeat. Realizing they had lost, Jasper reluctantly called for a truce, though his eyes burned with anger. Hannah offered to share the discovery, but only if Jasper agreed to preserve the civilization's secrets. Jasper hesitated, then nodded, knowing he had little choice if he wanted to survive. The two teams worked together to uncover the remaining clues within the ship. Oscar deciphered ancient texts that told of a civilization that thrived in harmony with the Arctic. The texts revealed a hidden city, buried deep within the ice, that held the key to their technology. The teams agreed to continue the expedition together, realizing the importance of the discovery. As they dug deeper into the ice, they uncovered the remains of the lost city, perfectly preserved. Towering structures of ice and stone rose from the ground, a testament to the civilization's ingenuity. The artifact fit perfectly into a pedestal in the center of the city, activating a hidden mechanism. Lights flickered to life, illuminating the city in a soft, ethereal glow. Oscar marveled at the technology, far beyond what he had imagined possible. The teams explored the city, uncovering more artifacts and texts that revealed the civilization's wisdom. Hannah knew they had to protect the site, ensuring its secrets would not be exploited. Jasper, though still resentful, agreed to help secure the site for future generations. The expedition's success was bittersweet, as they knew the challenges they had overcome were only the beginning. As they prepared to leave, Hannah looked back at the city, vowing to return one day. The Arctic wind whispered around them as they set off, leaving the ancient secrets safely in their care.